Part 13 of Obsession of Your Best Friend When You Never Knew That He Is a Vampire. Author point of view. From the moment we woke up, he had been screaming to let him go. Clara was healed and so were Carlos, but we needed time. Carlos, at least wait for 2 days. What could you even do in this state? We. He took Jan. You got it? We. How she would go through this. You don't know the way her heart was beating when I found her in the forest. She was so scared, and she must be scared now. I want to go and comfort her. I want to hide her. Carlos, you love her? Chiloy, because of her, all this is happening. Storming inside the room, she poured out her hatred. We lost it, but before he would do something, Clara threw across her face. Clara, I'm ashamed of you. You cannot see the loss you caused, but still blaming that innocent girl. Chiloy, Mom, I wanted to save Dad. She saved her hand in the air, not believing her words. Carlos, Jan lost her child. What? Along with him, Clara and Chiloy were also shocked. Carlos, when I was there, I heard servants saying this. Oh my, that poor soul. Carlos, that was his, but all he wants is Jan. His obsession has crossed all the lines. We stepped towards Chaloy when she was standing with the hand at her mouth. Clara, she, I wonder how people like you and him call their obsession as love. A flash of regret in her eyes was replaced by hatred. Chaloy, you cannot compare me with him. Why don't you understand that she can't be yours? That is fine, totally fine. I just want her to be safe and happy. I was close to that, but your selfishness destroyed it. I love you, V. How could she yelled, and he by his hand. V. If you love and did this, then just imagine what I will do for my love. She struggled to breathe as throat was constricted. Clara tried to stop him, but Carlos held her arm. While applying more pressure, we made her bend down until her back touched the floor. We, I warned you, Chiloy, didn't I? Her eyes were while she made broken words. We, tell me, how will you undo this? Clara, please don't kill her. The desperate mother looked at him and then at her husband. If you can't, then you are useless. She will do whatever you say, please. Getting free her arm, she came towards them. We removed his hand. Chiloy was coughing badly and sat up. Clara, we will help you to bring Jan back. I promise. She rubbed Chiloy's back. We was staring her. Clara gestured her to follow her words. With madness in her eyes, she was breathing heavily. Chiloy, Clara, I promise. Her mother sighed. Chiloy, bring her back and I will kill her. Her mother again slapped. We stood tall as fire burnt in his eyes. We, open your eyes, Chiloy, before I close them forever. He walked out. Clara cried, hugging her daughter, who wasn't ready to listen anyone. Taehyung brought you back to the room. You were partially conscious when he placed you on the bed. Da, I didn't do a thing and you worn out. Now wake up and eat something. Kept your eyes closed. His hand reached the and you sat up, scooting away from him. He smirked and forwarded the tray containing food. Pushing back tears, you grabbed the spoon with trembling hands that had marks left by rope. Da, be an obedient girl and I will never hurt you, Jan. With your head down, you were just eating silently. Da, you must have learned your lesson today. Never do anything to end up in that room. You were eating fast, trying to avoid his words. Da, I know, we will come for you. Your hand with spoon stopped in the midway. Let him come then. Your eyes travel to him. There can only be one king. In order to save my place, I have to kill my enemies. The spoon dropped from your hand. Are you done? He took back the tray and left the bed, ignoring your face that had turned white. Shan, will you kill him? You heard your voice coming from a while. He stopped and turned his head towards you. The look on his face rushed fear into you. If I will not, then he will. Right, Jan? He was right. They were brothers, but there was nothing between them like brothers. He left. You looked down at your hands. He didn't cure them. You pulled over the duvet and put your head on the pillow. Next morning you came out of the room and walked down the stairs. It surprised you to see Chloe standing in the lounge. Chloe, she looked at you and was taken aback by your beauty, hugged in a long royal dress with a Chloe, I came alone. She taunted at your desperate eyes that were finding him. Yan, how is he doing? He was hit at Chloe. You don't need to worry about him anymore. You were portraying an innocent, pretty, broken doll. With fire burning in her eyes, she moved to you. You must be enjoying this luxurious life. It was written all over her face that how much she was insecure of you. Her eyes traveled from your face to downward, and her lips tucked up when she saw your delicate bruised wrist. Chloe, did he show you heaven last night? Her smile brightened more when the pain from last night flickered in your eyes. Jan, how did your night went, Chloe, after destroying my life? Do you not regret it? Chloe, not even a little. What are you doing here? You saw how her face changed color, and she stepped away from you. They hung closer with your Chloe. You two look perfect with each other. Your face turned towards Taehyung and found him already staring at you. You both looked back at Chloe, hearing a click sound. Chloe, I took a photo. Da, will you now why you are wasting our time? Her face dropped. Chloe, leave this castle and go somewhere else. It's just a matter of time that we will gain all his powers and will easily find this place. Da, I am not afraid of him. His grip tightened around you. Chloe, you should be. Once he will be like before, no one can stop him then. If he comes here, I can easily Chloe face the reality and leave where he can never find you. You were standing between them like a statue. Fine. Your neck swung to him. He was your last hope. Chloe was dismissed. Taehyung looked at you and there were tears on your soft pink cheeks. Ta, again tears? Jan, I will not go anywhere. You mumbled with a terrified heart. You are a delicate flower, Jan. Tracing your, he held your and you hissed in pain. Chloe was coming back from Taehyung's castle. She seemed happy while crossing the forest. Where did you go? His cold voice froze her. Chloe, I just went for a walk. Observing her suspiciously, he gestured her to come forward. She was cautious while taking steps towards him. Where were you? Chloe, I told you we both know that you are lying. Her throat went dry. Chloe, no, we are alone here, Chloe. Your father or mother aren't here to save you or stop me. Filtering her fear, she let out a giggle. We both are vampires, but I am the one with powers. What can you do with me when you have no power? Right now, you should be afraid of me. We. So will you harm me? I am a royal, Chloe, so what? She passed him a boring look. You are as weak as a mere human. Pulling a fistful of he stuck her in his arms. You went to Taehyung, right? Now tell me where he is hiding. I will not tell you, V. She gritted her teeth due to pain. Chiloe. His voice got heavier and grip tightened. What do you think you can do if I tell you? She hit her elbow in his chest and he was thrown away. He growled in pain when he fell on the ground after hitting into a huge tree. Chiloe, this is your capability right now, and you are talking about starting a war. Leaving the ground, he tried to jump over her, but his powers didn't work. She mocked a laugh at his failure. You are standing with my enemy, Chiloe. You will be killed for betraying royals. Taking out her phone, she slowly walked to him. Chiloe, take a look. She opened the photo of you and Taehyung, showed it to him. Holding the phone, he saw you standing close to Taehyung, wearing a dress. Chiloe, she is having a good time there. The king is keeping her like a queen. He didn't fail to see fear on your face and marks on your wrist. She forwarded her hand to take back the phone, but we smashed it on the ground. Chalo, good for you. He didn't know for how long he sat there, blaming himself. With a determination, he stood tall. You have to help me now. He started running with bloodshot eyes. You followed Taehyung to kitchen as he wanted to have breakfast with you. The cook, he ordered you. Me? He nodded. You were confused at his sudden order. You put the pan on the stove. He tilted his head looking at your shaking heads. Ta, you have to live with me, whether it's this palace or some other place. He was standing close, not even a step away. The pan was heating up. You could feel his eyes on you. Ta, but still, you are not accepting this. You tried to distance from him, but he put his both hands on your shoulders, freezing you there. Ta, that was going to be our wedding day when you decided to run away with him. Why are you talking about Ta? I warned you, but all in vain, and you ran. Taehyung, your voice seemed so small. Ta, I threatened you with everything I can, but you took my words as a joke. His hands descended from your shoulders to your hands. Your fragile figure was trembling. You screamed when he pain shot through your whole body. You pushed yourself against him to get free, but he didn't let go you. Jan, Taehyung, you were crying and yelling. Leaving your hand, he stepped back. Breathing heavily, you dragged your feet and opened the tap. Cold water fell on your burn and you closed your eyes. Duh. It hurts more whenever you take his name. Pain didn't let you comprehend his words. While hissing and sobbing, you were opening cabinets in search of an ointment. Duh. Why can't you see my love? Before your hand could reach that box, he pulled you around, holding your other arm. Jan, it's hurting. You pleaded. Duh. Get yourself locked in the room before I do the same with your other hand too. Your arms widened at his and you stumbled away from him. After spending the whole day with that hand, your pain rose up to the level that you were forced to leave the room. While tiptoeing, you went to kitchen and applied ointment. He is intentionally not healing them. You heard a known voice when you were going back. Looking back, you found Taehyung's mother sitting on the floor in the entrance of a room. There was an around her foot. She looked miserable. I pity you, Jan, but you don't look in less pain. You will be at my place soon, since you are expecting him to come and save you. Jan, he loves me. But do you know why he loves you? She stood and tried to take a step, but the chain wasn't long enough. Look at yourself, Jan. You are a broken, yet beautiful. He loves this side of yours. He will love you, and his love will heal you and make you strong. But he would want that broken yarn back. For that, he himself will break you. Her words were horrifying. And then one day you would want to get rid of him. Jan, you look and talk abnormal. You turn to leave, followed by her laugh. He is different, Jan. We humans cannot live in their world. You ignored her words and went back to your room. I need your help. Come with me and save Jan. Huge, well-built figure came out of the darkness. He looked a little older version of me and Taehyung. Father, to be continued. Thanks for watching. Due to busy routine, it takes time to make an update, but I will try to be regular from now on. Love you all. Stay safe and healthy.